Hello and welcome to a new rush hour episode of Trains and Planes At, and today we're at Luton Airport Parkway on the Midland Mainline. Here is 700-148 with the 1729 Thameslink service, 1723 Thameslink service from Brighton to Bedford. I'm going to try and incorporate as much aircraft as I can. Well, that really needs a clean. I'll try and incorporate as much aircraft as I possibly can. Not that my knowledge is going to be overly extensive, but I shall try my utmost to tell you the type of aircraft, the airline, and the destination as well. So be prepared for a total mess of a film. You'll be seeing stuff from Thameslink and East Midlands Railway. Flights will predominantly be by Wizzair, Ryanair, EasyJet. TUI will probably make an appearance, and then you've got an abundant supply of private planes going as well. And you'll probably might be able to see the Luton Dart doing its test runs. So hopefully that's doing its testing this evening. So, with me yakking away like a good one, 700-148 is now ready to go with the 1723 Thameslink service from Brighton to Bedford, and we will then see what else shall turn up. I'm not expecting there to be any freight during my stay here. And away she goes. Okay, the next train to pass by is another Thameslink 700. (700-108). I haven't got the faintest idea where she's off to. I'm going to presume it'll be Brighton, but I will double check that. Also got a wave from the driver, so thank you very much, sir. Okay, the next train to pass by is going to be an East Midlands Railway Meridian in the form of 222-003. Slowly working our way through with a service from London St Pancras to Nottingham. The previous 700 was going from Leagrave to East Grinstead. Okay, the next train to make an appearance is going to be the 1730 Thameslink service from Bedford to Gatwick Airport. There's a fair few people that are going to be boarding this service. And this is worked by 700-152. As also coming in will be the 1730 East Midlands Railway service from Corby to London St Pancras. Lovely job there. Plenty of dirt picked up along the side of that train from the shoe, which is that little instrument there, left down there. So there you go. Bit of education for you all. Okay, and coming now is the aforementioned 1730 Midlands Railway service from Corby to London St Pancras. Worked by a pair of 360s with 360-113 leading with the new face. I have to say I prefer this style to the old one, I must admit. They just look that much better. Although in saying that, this could really do with a wash and brush up. Okay, 360-113 is now departing with the 1730 East Midlands Railway service to London St Pancras. With 360-111 bringing up the rear, as also now departing is the 1730 Thameslink service to Gatwick Airport. Certainly giving it some gusto on the acceleration there. Okay, the next range drive is going to be the 1737 Thameslink service from Gatwick Airport to Bedford. Winding her way in is going to be 700-123. As also coming in is going to be a pair of Midlands Railway Class 360s working a service from London St Pancras to Corby, with 360-120 leading. So there goes a Bombardier Challenger. And there's 360-102 on the rear. Again, departing is 700-123 with a 1737 Thameslink service to Bedford. The East Midlands Railway service is the early running 1741. So that'll be here for a few more minutes. Okay, the next train to pass by is going to be an East Midlands Railway Meridian, going from Nottingham to London St Pancras. This will be worked by 222021. Okay, the next train's making a pit train, even plane, you Merc. Giving it what for is going to be an EasyJet A-Bus 319 going from Luton to Faro. Happy days. Okay, and definitely the next train to turn up, not a plane, is going to be the 1745 Thameslink service from Bedford to Brighton. And this is 700-101. Slowly working her way in. And above me is an Embraer Phenom, apparently. And that's off to Paris. Some people know more about that sort of aircraft than I will. Okay, down this is going to be another East Midlands Railway Meridian going from Sheffield to London St Pancras, as the Thameslink service next to me is getting ready to go. And this is 222016. Oh, and there goes the Dart, or whatever its official term is. Okay, the next train to pass by is going to be another East Midlands Railway Meridian going from London St Pancras to Sheffield. And that is worked by 222007. Oh, well, I missed it coming in, but there goes the other Dart train. Doing his little test runs. I think they're quite cute. As we have another 222 Meridian about to pass by for East Midlands Railway, or a pair, going from London St Pancras to Nottingham with two twin... oh my god. Well, it's 22205 and 222103. Oh, hello. There goes a Ryanair Boeing 737 off to Barcelona. Okay, the next train to make an appearance is going to be the 1759 East Midlands Railway service from Corby to St Pancras, worked by a pair of Class 360s. Hoping during my stay here I'll catch a couple of 180s during the rounds, assuming that they're playing ball. So, leading the way is 360-119. In fact, it is just the singular 360. I am surprised. Hit a bird at some stage or another. Can't say I'm surprised. Okay, coming in now is going to be a 700-119 with the 1800 Thameslink service from Bedford to Gatwick Airport. Awful lot of dirt above the wheels. As now departing, oh hello, and here comes one of the darts. As now departing is the 1759 East Midlands Railway service to London St Pancras. And that departing is the 1800 Thameslink service to Gatwick Airport. Okay, the next plane to pass overhead should be a Wizzair Airbus A321. And that is heading off to Split. Okay, and the next train to pass by is going to be one of East Midlands Railway's 180 Atalantes, going from Nottingham to London St Pancras. Someone's car alarm goes off. Okay, so this is 180 111. I do love the Atalantes. They have such a sense of style and character to them. And that livery really does suit them. Okay, the next train driver is going to be the late running 1753 Thameslink service from Brighton to Bedford. You can see where the fresh ballast has been put down, can't you? So this is going to be worked by 700-122. Fair few people on board. You can just see the dirt building up from where it gets kicked up from the shoe as it runs on the third rail. Again, departing now is the late running 1753 Thameslink service to Bedford. And the Dart makes its return from the main terminal building. It's going to be good when these things are actually hauling people from here to the terminal. I have to do a little journey one myself, just for the hell of it, because why not? Okay, the next train driver is going to be a pair of East Midlands Railway Class 360s working the 1812 service from London St Pancras to Corby as the Dart returns once again to the airport. So leading the way is 360-108. With 360-101 on the rear. As also incoming is the late running 1807 Thameslink service from Gatwick Airport to Bedford, worked by 700 128. Not too many people on board this service. Lovely job. There isn't too much room for negotiation on that platform. And just about fits an 8-car train in there. Okay, now departing is 700 128 with the late running 1807 Thameslink service to Bedford. I think the pair of 360s won't be too far behind. Well, the lights are off on the side, but nothing's happening. I'll come back to... Oh, there she goes. Plenty of holiday makers. Okay, the next train to arrive is going to be the 1815 Thameslink service from Bedford to London St Pancras. So we've got private aircraft on the go. Doing about turn, we find 700 153. I must admit, I wasn't expecting that aircraft because the next one that I thought was going to be taken off was a Ryanair 737 for Alicante. So there we are. As we also have coming in the 1817 Thameslink service from Orpington to Luton. And this is worked by 700 021s. This is the 8-car variation. Okay, now departing is the 1815 Thameslink service to Brighton. As the Dart makes another return. Lovely job. Again, departing is 700 021 with the 1817 Thameslink service to Luton. Okay. There goes the Ryanair Boeing 737 to Alicante. Okay, the next train to pass by is going to be a Thameslink 700 going from Brighton to Bedford. And that is worked by 700 114, giving it a marginal amount of beans. Okay, the next train to arrive is going to be the late running 1802 Thameslink service from Rainham to Luton. And this is worked by 700 001. And it's like the driver's on the phone, so no idea who he's having a conflab to. Not his mobile phone, by the way, it's an inbuilt phone into the train, so I'm wondering he's having a conflab with the guard. In fact, I don't think... No, he can't, because there aren't guards on these trains, are there? I don't think there are guards on these trains. No, he must be doing an announcement to the passengers. Okay, the about ready to depart now is 700 001 with the late running 1802 service to Luton. Okay, the next train to pass by is going to be an East Midlands Railway Meridian going from Sheffield to London St Pancras. This chap really needs to move. And this is worked by 222013. Giving it a fair amount of boots. And the dart comes back again. My, it's being kept busy. Okay, the next one to pass by is another East Midlands Railway Meridian. Triple 2001 working a service from London St Pancras to Sheffield. Okay, and here we have another Ryanair Boeing 737 heading off to Lublin. And then the next train to pass by is another East Midlands Railway Meridian going from London St Pancras to Nottingham. Worked by 222004. Okay, the next train to make an appearance is going to be the 1829 Thameslink service from Bedford to Gatwick Airport. So this will be worked by one of these 701 variety. So the 701s are 12 cars, and the 700 zeros are 8 cars. And this is 700 148. Now coming in now is the 1832 East Midlands Railway service from Corby to St Pancras, as the 1829 Thameslink service to Gatwick Airport is now departing. So leading this is going to be 360 103. I shall get the rear when she departs. Okay, as the Dart returns, we have incoming the late-running 1826 Thameslink service from Gatwick Airport to Bedford. As there goes, 700-021 bound for Cricklewood. Here we have 700-121. And there goes 360-109. And there we have a TUI aircraft departing. I want to say it's one of the Boeings, but I don't know where she's off to. Very clean on this end. And then the next train to pass by is going to be another Thameslink 700 going from Gatwick Airport to Bedford, worked by 700-143. As 700-121 is now departing with a late running 1826 Thameslink service to Bedford. Okay, the next train to arrive is going to be the late running 1832 Thameslink service to Luton from Ryanair, as there goes a Wizzair Airbus A320. She's working a flight to Lisbon. This is 700-036. It's all getting a bit congested around this area. Okay, now departing is the late running 1832 Thameslink service to Luton. Okay, the next train to arrive is going to be the 1842 East Midlands Railway service to Corby. So this sees the return of 360-111. With 360-113 on the rear. Fans really working overtime there. Real snug fit. Okay, the next train to pass by is going to be another East Midlands Railway Meridian going from Nottingham to London St Pancras. Giving it a fair amount of gusto. And that is worked by 222-011. Okay, well the next train to arrive is going to be the very late running 1819 Thameslink service from Luton to Gillingham, worked by 700-001. As we also have coming in a Thameslink service bound for Bedford, it's the 1841 service from Gatwick Airport, worked by 700-132. As the East Midlands Railway service has just departed. There goes 700-001 with the late running 1819 Thameslink service to Gillingham. Okay, and there goes 700-132 with the 1841 Thameslink service to Bedford. Okay, and the next train to arrive in very quick succession is going to be the 1845 Thameslink service from Bedford to Brighton. And this will be worked by 700-123. And there be all the dirt kicked up from the shoe. Okay, but ready to depart is going to be the 1845 Thameslink service to Brighton. Okay, the next train to make an appearance is going to be another East Midlands Railway Meridian going from Sheffield to London St Pancras. Certainly giving it what for. Worked by 222-008. Great tone there from the driver. Mind you, more of a warning, but still counts. Okay, doing about turn, we're finding coming the 1849 Thameslink service to Gillingham turning up. So another one. Worked by 700-036. Although this, as far as my understanding goes, this was supposed to be bound for Rainham. So I'm not entirely sure what's going on, because the departure board says Gillingham. However, the destination board on the side of this 700 does say Rainham. So, I'll tell you what, I'm going to call it as the Rainham train, and if anyone wants to dispute that, then feel free. Because I'm just guessing at this stage, because Real Time Trains also has this down as a Rainham-bound service. Right, and away she goes. Not exactly going great guns, is she? Okay, and here we have it's one of EasyJet's A319s that's bound for Paris. As here we have 222-016 with an East Midlands Railway service from London St Pancras to Sheffield. Okay, and the next train to arrive is going to be the 1853 Thameslink service from Brighton to Bedford. And this is worked by 700-134. They just seem never-ending, don't they? Wonderful job. Okay, departure now is 700-134 with the 1853 Thameslink service to Bedford. Doing about turn, we'll find a pair of meridians. Triple 2021 and 22104 with the East Midlands Railway service from London St Pancras to Nottingham. Okay, the next plane to pass overhead will be another Airbus 319 from EasyJet. That will be heading for Amsterdam. Okay, and our final train of the day is going to be the 1858 East Midlands Railway service from Corby to London St Pancras. I shall get to the numbers of both sets and then I shall bid you all adieu. So leading the way is 360-105. I shall get the rear when she departs. Okay, and there goes one of Wizzair's A320s. It's actually an A321, sorry. Goes to Rawclaw, I believe. And it looks like the East Midlands Railway service is about ready to go. On the rear is 360-118. And as they continue onwards, I shall leave it there. Thank you all very much for watching. There we are, put the teeth back in. It is greatly appreciated. If you have enjoyed what you've seen today, then please do like and subscribe. Feel free to leave a comment. I do go back to them as and when I get the opportunity to. Probably not as good as my last visit here, truth be told, but still very enjoyable nevertheless. Slowly getting to grips with sort of the different aircrafts of this world. As 700-122 pulls in behind me. Where are you going to? You're going to Gatwick, which means this is from Gatwick. No, this isn't from Gatwick. Ooh. I wonder where you're from, 700-060. Orpington, I'm going to guess. But yeah, it's still been very, very enjoyable. Not as good as last time, but still enjoyable nevertheless. Slowly getting me me bearings with different bits of aircraft, so you'll have to be very patient with me as I sort of learn the various makes and models. The airlines, yeah, not a problem. I know the airlines like the back of my hand, but the types of aircraft used by said airlines, different kettle of fish entirely. Oh look, there goes a pigeon. Goes without saying, pigeons in my film, who's not entirely sure what he's doing. My next rush hour film is going to be from Harrow and Wealdstone on the West Coast Main Line. Really looking forward to filming there. I haven't actually done a rush hour film from Harrow before, so it'll be nice just to see how that station fares up in the rush hour period. But if you have any rush hour stations you'd like to see me go to, please do let me know and I'll see what I can do, but I can't make any promises. It's really whatever's easiest for me to get to, really. I'll let this leave. So, until next time, from me here at Luton Airport Parkway, I shall see you all later. Take care, guys. Goodbye.